Morning, guys. How are we doing? Welcome to today's news update here on Buzzing Pattaya. And yes, you can probably guess it's a change of background, meaning I'm actually not in Pattaya. I'm up home here in Korat. However, that won't stop the train from moving forward. I'm going to keep doing what we're doing. So I've got the news for you. Now, before I get stuck into the news, can I just say to you guys, please, if you know anybody that has a party, an event, you've got a restaurant owner you know, or a bar owner you know that are having parties and events, can you please get them to send me the information via email, 247pattaya@gmail.com. I've got to be honest with you, I search through Facebook and other possible ways of getting information, and it's very, very slim on the ground. There's not a lot going on. I have to say, credit to where it's due. Soy 6 bombard Facebook with the parties event, which is brilliant. Gives me something, but I don't want to have a news which is this one, this bar, that bar, that bar, that, all in Soy 6. You might just walk down Soy 6 and find out for yourself. So if you do know of anybody, please, guys, get in touch. Let me know, 247pattaya@gmail.com, and I will shout it out for you. It doesn't cost them a single penny. Now, before we get stuck in, you may hear some noises, some chickens crowing, or dogs barking, whatever, kids are going to school, so please bear with me. I'm going to do the best I can up here in the village. Right, so what's been going on? Well, hopefully, first and foremost, happy Loika time. I hope you had a great celebration. I had a fantastic time up here. It really was good fun, and I really enjoyed it. It's a breath of fresh air away from all the hustle and bustle. It's a really nice festival. So if you haven't taken part, get yourself over here, guys. It's well worth taking place on. So, now, last week, you may have thought we were out of the rainy season, and last Thursday, we had a massive downpour, massive downpour, and hopefully, fingers crossed, that will be towards the end of it. It says here on Thursday, November the 14th, at approximately 5:30 p.m, an intersection in Mungaroy on 3rd Road, Mungaroy's on 3rd Road here, was closed to all vehicles due to high water levels. The local officials on site to assist shortly after 5:40 p.m, the Pattaya South Sukhumvit area saw officials activate water pumping stations. So when you are out and about, you know, it is deep water. I mean, we should be gone now. It should be totally out of the way. But we did have a flash flooding last Thursday. So be prepared. If it does rain, just pop into a restaurant or a bar or somewhere nearby to take cover until it's all gone. The nice thing about the rain out is when it does rain, literally within an hour, it's all gone. You wouldn't even know it happened. So, yeah, fingers crossed that's going to be the last of the heavy rain. So in the Pattaya news, it says here, an argument at the Pattaya convenience store turns violent. Indian tourist suffers a broken leg. Yeah, so it goes on to say at 3 a.m. on November the 14th, the Pattaya police responded to an assault outside the well-known convenience store on Pattaya Beach Road that left an Indian tourist with a severely broken right leg. Not quite sure what goes on here. When you read down into it, it says here, all the links, by the way, all the things I'm discussing to you, all the links are in the description below. It says, according to unidentified convenience store staff, the altercation began when Angad accused him of missing items on his purchase. Despite their assurance that the items were complete and rang up properly, the verbal dispute escalated and became heated, leading to the Indian tourist reportedly being pushed outside. Witnesses reported that after the initial confrontation, an unidentified male outside the store allegedly punched Angad, causing him to fall and suffer a broken leg. It's unclear who the male suspect was, and he wasn't a member of the store. The assailant was still at large at the present time. One thing I'm going to say to you guys is this. If you are in a dispute with a Thai person, a member of a Thai national, guys, just be very aware. Thai people are very protective of each other. If they see that you're having an altercation with, we'll call you a foreigner, they are going to potentially, as it happened here, join in to help the Thai person. So, you know, if it's over a bill, I don't know why it kicks off, because I can't understand how it's difficult. If I've got 10 items in my bag, and they've charged me for 12, I'll just give the bag back and say, sorry, where are the other 2 items, please? Could you show me? Likewise, if there's 8 in the bag, and if there's 10 in the bag and I've only paid for 8, I'm going to say, well, you've undercharged me. Look, here you go, have a look at this. So either or, there seems to be a bit misunderstanding. But the moral of the story is, guys, please remain calm at all times. Take your time, speak to them nice and quietly, and hopefully you'll get a resolution in what you're doing. Now, on the good news is the Pattaya Mail again says here, Pattaya to complete new roof installation at Bali High Pier walkway as New Year's gift for Koh Larn residents and tourists. So what happened was, back in the day when you used to walk down to the boats to take you over to Koh Larn, it was all open air, meaning that if it was a really hot day, you were exposed to the sun the whole time between when you leave at Bali High Pier, when you get down to the boat and get on your boat and away you go. However, they have done a brilliant job. It looks really, really nice. And when it's completed, I think it'll be fantastic. It's going to be a complete enclosure. Now, I did a video the other day when I was down the Bali High, and I wasn't sure. It looked like there's little struts going across. But they're going to actually do the whole thing, put it right the way across there, which would be fantastic. It says, Pattaya City has announced that the construction of a new roof covering the walkway at Bali High Pier will be completed by the end of December 2024 in time for the new year. This project is part of the city's ongoing efforts to improve infrastructure and provide better amenities for both the residents of Koh Larn and visitors. That's great. That's brilliant news. You know, it does get very hot. It catches a lot of people out when they don't realise how hot it really is, especially when you've got the breeze coming from the bay there, because it's quite windy. So you're walking around, you think, oh, happy days, I'm nice and cool. Suddenly you realise you're burnt like a crisp. On the subject of New Year, guys, drop your comments down below. What are you doing for New Year? Where are you going? What are you doing? I'm going to be up here. I'll be down in Pattaya for Christmas. I'll celebrate Christmas in the Buzzing Lounge. So if you're around at Christmas time, come and join the party. I'm going to put on a really good party. But if you're New Year's Eve, where you go? We will have a party in Buzzing, but I just won't be there. I'm going to come home to spend time with my family. Now, in the Tiger, it says, foreign vendors in Pattaya exploit kids to tug at tourist heartstrings. This is a really, really difficult subject because if you're like me, I like to help people. However, what I do is when you get the children that are tugging at your heartstrings, trying to sell you, I mean, they walk around, they're trying to sell stuff. I normally go and get them some sweets, and they hear some sweets or sandwiches or whatever, some food or drinks. I very rarely put the money in the pot because basically the money goes back to the parents. The parents are giving it to whoever they're working for, etc. You know the score. It's hard because when you walk around, you're thinking, oh, God, look at that poor little kid, begging. Mums often sit on the side of streets with their children. All I'm going to say about that one is the children are sleeping a lot of the time. Read into that what you want. I'm sure you'll come out with the right answer, but the kids are asleep a long time each day, which is quite strange. So, as much as it might go against all of your kindness and your good nature, if you support this, then what will happen is it will just get worse and worse. So what it says is Pattaya's bustling tourist spots have taken a darker turn as foreign vendors, believed to be predominantly Vietnamese, are using children to drive aggressive street sales. Concerned reporters documented these vendors in action along Walking Street and Thepprasit Road, North Pattaya, so over the far side, at around 4 a.m. yesterday. 4 a.m. in the morning. Why? On November the 12th last week, showcasing a worrying new trend as locals and tourists are alike on edge. It's a sad state of affairs when you've got to do that. My kids would be at home asleep, in bed, dreaming and dribbling all over their duvets while, I'm doing the same in my bedroom. But, yeah, I mean, please, guys, just be very, very aware of this. It does happen. It's not a nice thing to happen, but unfortunately it does happen. So, when you are walking past, the more people that give, the more they're going to encourage to do this. The more they do it, the more children are going to suffer. So please, guys, have a think about that when you're out and about. Now, in the Pattaya Mail, it says here, Pattaya residents expressed concerns over a new landscape project on Thepprasit Road. So back in the day, Thepprasit Road used to be an open road. In other words, you could veer over onto the oncoming traffic. No, you shouldn't do that, but you can. You used to be able to veer across on the oncoming traffic, cut back in and overtake each other. It was quite an emotional ride, especially if it was on the night market days, which back then used to be Friday and Saturday and Sunday. So what they did was they put these concrete, what do you call them? I don't know what you call them now, rails. We call them a rail. They put concrete rails along the floor to stop you being able to cross lanes. Well, now what they've done is they've introduced some flowers and stuff. So it says here, Pattaya, Thailand, residents of Thepprasit Road in Pattaya have raised concerns about the difficulties they face due to the city's ongoing landscaping project, which includes relocating streetlights and planting trees on the median. That's what it must be called then, the median, there you go. They put a median back in the day. You know me, guys, I'm as thick as two planks of wood. The project aimed at beautifying the area and reducing traffic accidents has led to longer walking distances to cross the street with only 5 designated crossings. Yes, there is only 5 there, and yes, I can understand there are long stretches. But let's be honest, if you're a pedestrian, if you're walking, come on, guys. I mean, I see it all the time on Sukhumvit Road. People leg it across the road, go across the grass embankment, leg it across the other side. It's not that it shouldn't. Well, we know it shouldn't happen, but that's not to say that it won't happen, where people can just nip across through these bushes. It says here, where are we? The changes, including the underground wiring system, were recently completed, but the new arrangements made daily life harder for locals. Maybe it has made it harder, but if it reduces the amount of people that are dying because, again, hit by cars, if it makes the area safer, well, surely that's a better thing, surely. How would they feel if it's a member of their family ran out because there was none of these, they've got medians, there was no median there, and bang, they got taken out by a truck, God bless them. How would they feel then? They'd probably say, well, actually, we should have some safety measures in. So, and if you keep doing too many, well, then it defeats the object, because then basically people are cutting through all the time. So, yeah, it's a tough one on that one. Here, it says here on the Pattaya News, Pattaya police warn motorbike taxi drivers against overcharging during the firework festival. Firework festival is next week. It will be phenomenal. If you haven't done the fireworks here in Pattaya, Come down. It's a 2-day event. There's firework displays set up on the pontoons at sea. I know that word. Pontoons out in the sea. They are absolutely breathtaking. They're amazing. You know, I remember as a kid at Bonfire Night ago with a little spark and one rocket. Yeah. Wow. This is a whole different gravy, I tell you. There are hundreds and thousands, millions of baht spent on these displays, and they are phenomenal. So if you are around, I'll put details on next Monday's news, but if you are around here next weekend, get yourself down. What I suggest you do, we got 2 options. If you go down onto the beach, it's like this. Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, sorry, excuse me. Can I? Oh, wow, that was nice. Or book early, look around a place like the Hilton, places like the Amari, all these places that have got high-level rooftops. There's loads. Go down to Woodball, all these places that have got high-level viewing points. They're much more convenient, much more comfortable and easier to see the fireworks. Likewise, have a look on some of the boats. There are a lot of boats that will come into the harbour, into the area here, and they'll sit out there in the ocean. They'll watch it, and there's you're on a limited boat then. That's brilliant. I was going to organise one for Buzzing, but I'd just think around the time to do it. But it's fantastic. But anyway, going back to the point, it says here about overcharging with fireworks. Pattaya authorities have warned motorbike taxi drivers not to overcharge customers, especially during the up-and-coming International Fireworks Festival on November 29th and 30th. After that, it's okay. I'm joking. But it just goes to show, you know, whenever you get a taxi, whenever they give you a price, always haggle. You know, if I'm going to a normal orange vest taxi man, I say, right, I want to go to, I don't know, let's take the Dolphin round. How much it is? So 100 baht. I say, no, I'll give you 60. Or can I? What's your best price? 70 or 80. You know, try and negotiate. They expect it. You know, to be fair to them, they're taking advantage of the fact that you probably don't know what the price is. They're going to try and edge their bets, which is fair show. Alternatively, use Bolt. Bolt is there in black and white for you. It is a fixed price. There is no ifs or buts. It's always a lot cheaper than the normal orange tablets. I'm not saying that you should use the Bolt taxis over them. I'm just saying it's an option. But what I am saying is their prices are considerably cheaper, and it's detailed down there in below. So if you use the orange tabard, negotiate. If you're using the Bolt one, it's there set in black and white. But anyway, hopefully, fingers crossed, during this, because the fireworks on the 29th and the 30th at the end of this month, and it is phenomenal. You'll have a great time, guys. Right, where are we? Now, this one, thank you to Sean. Sean sent this in for me. Thank you, Sean. It says here, Thailand named Destination of the Year 2025 by Travel and Leisure magazine. That's fantastic. It says on November the 14th, 2024, Thailand was officially recognised as the Destination of the Year 2025 by renowned travel magazine Travel and Leisure. Travel and Leisure is a big magazine. I mean, that's a hell of an accolade. That really is. And the trouble is we kind of get blinkered. We kind of just imagine that Thailand is Pattaya. And it is a far cry. I'm up here in Korat. Korat's a beautiful city. We've got lovely, you go over the mountains, Khao Mountains and all those kind of things. It is just stunningly beautiful. And if you've been watching some of my 90 minutes from Pattaya, I've taken you to other places around the area. There is so much to see and do. You've got Koh Samet Island, you've got Koh Chang, Koh Kud. Next year, I'm doing Koh Chang, Koh Kud. I was going to do it this year, I just didn't get time. But next year, I've penciled it in already. Koh Chang, Koh Kud, Koh Samui. I'm a bit dubious about Koh Samui. When I went there, 10, 12 years ago now, it was just a hustle and bustle. I'm hearing that now it's not quite the same. It's died down a little bit. But anyway, neither the point. I'm going to go find out. But the point is that Thailand has so much more to offer. If you're coming out here for a month, guys, get out and about. Go and explore this beautiful country. There is so much to do. Kanchanaburi, we're organising trips to Kanchanaburi. It's an amazing one. There's so much to see and do here. So it's great news. It says the prestigious title, awarded through a global tourist survey, highlights Thailand's appeal for its natural beauty, rich cultural experience, and warm hospitalities. Popular sites such as the Phang Nga Bay and Thailand's elephant conservation efforts were noted, while Bangkok stood out for its vibrant culture, world-class cuisine, and a welcoming LGBTQ plus environment. I should know it's LGBTQ. Anyway, it's just anyway. Congratulations on the award, guys. Let's leave it at that. Right, where are we? Now, this is good. The Pattaya News, it says here, CP All expands nationwide in Thailand with 199 new 7-Eleven stores and sales rise by 8.8%. Now, you might think, Chev, what on earth are you bringing this to the channel? Who gives a damn about how many 7-Elevens? But the point being is, when we went through what we've been through recently in the last few years, you used to be walking around and see total 7-Elevens just decimated around the city. We used to have one every corner literally, and then there was just one every 2 or 3 kilometres. It was horrific. And on the back of that, so many people lost their jobs because, when you think about a 7-Eleven, it's okay for us, but it's also people's employment. And when they closed all these 7-Elevens down, so many Thai people were just destitute, had no money, nowhere to go. Many of them tried to come back home to stay with their families and try and survive the situation. But anyway, the point being is now 199 new 7-Elevens are now open, which is great. And I walk around the city and often see many, many different things. Many of these new these 7-Elevens reopening, which is great. You know, it gives more revenue for the stores. It gives more revenue for the country. It also gives these people that lost their jobs an opportunity now to get their jobs back into crack on. So that's fantastic. It says on November the 14th, 2024, CPL PCL announced its Q3 2024 earnings, reporting a total revenue of 241.28 billion baht. 241.28 billion baht, a 6.6 increase from last year. That's fantastic. That's nearly 10%. Imagine that, 241.28 billion baht. My Lord. What would you do if you had that money land on your lap? What would you do? My Lord, I'd have a party. I really would. Anyway, but the good news is, it says here, the rise in revenue was attributed to robust sales growth across all business units, including convenience stores, retail and wholesale, and supported by ongoing government economic stimulus measures and increased tourism. There you are. You heard it here first. Right, so... one last one. Oh, yeah, no, that's it. I'm done now. Right, so what's going on? What's happening in the city right now? Well, not right now, but coming up in the city. See what I mean? I bring myself up here to crowd and I lose them with marbles. No, that many marbles anyway, never mind. So today, later on this afternoon, we have got our Monday meetup here at the Buzzing Lounge. Come down 3 o'clock. 3 o'clock, come down and join us here at the Buzzing Lounge. We'll take you off to different places. Some places you may or may not have ever been to, but it's a nice way of relaxing, making new friends. Go to venues that perhaps you wouldn't go to if you're on your own. And it's just a nice chilled out environment. We drive you to every location, get a welcome drink in each place we take you to. It's normally about 6 to 7 places. And then we'll bring you back to the Buzzing Lounge. So if you're interested in that, guys, be at the Buzzing Lounge here today at 3 p.m. Tomorrow we have got meet at 1 p.m. at Cat Flaps. Cat Flaps is over in Pattaya. Go over to Cat Flaps. It's a really, really nice venue. You'll really enjoy that. It's a big, big venue. Got a huge circular bar in the middle. And going over there, so that's Tuesday, 1 p.m. Tomorrow, 1 p.m. Go over there to Cat Flaps and go and enjoy yourself on that one. What else we got? Also, now, if you're in the area, have you been to Mermaid's Beer Garden? Mermaid's Beer Garden is down on Soi 7 in Pattaya. It's kicking up a bit of a storm at the moment. A lot of people are talking about it. It looks really, really nice. I will get myself down there and go and do a review very, very soon. So bear with me on that one. But yeah, it looks really, really nice. Mermaid's Beer Garden says start your day with a delicious breakfast buffet from 8 a.m. all at 220 baht, all you can eat. 220 baht, that's brilliant. And enjoy our bar serving freshly brewed coffee and ice cold beers. And that's at Jomtien Soi 7, which is go down, turn into Jomtien, go around under the arch, go around onto the beach, past the immigration soi, and it's the next soi up on the left-hand side there, you can't miss it. But yeah, go up there. I'm going to go and give it that cover. They've got some really nice beer garden. They do all kinds of different beer promotions, etc. So I'll bring that to the channel very, very soon. This Wednesday, Marco's Restaurant, again over towards Jomtien. That's on Thepprasit Road on Soi 12. Ladies' Day every Wednesday at Marco's. It says, get ready to sip, celebrate, and enjoy our special offer. Buy one, get one free cocktails all day. Conditions apply for ladies only, and you can't share your cocktails. So in other words, you can't say to your missus, get yourself another one and give us half of it. So any of you cheap charlies out there, sorry guys, you've been busted. Can't do that. But it's a nice event. It's a nice event down at Marco's Restaurant on Thepprasit Road on Soi 12. So go down there if you fancy that. Go check it out. Likewise on Wednesday, meet at Maggie Mae's down in Jomtien. See, Jomtien's getting a lot busier now. Maggie Mae's and Jomtien. So again, as you come down Thepprasit Road, you're going to turn right into the Jomtien where the arch is. And just before, way before, on the left-hand side, as you turn in to go right, on the left-hand side, you'll see Maggie Mae's. That place, I'll tell you now, guys, it's going from strength to strength. They get more and more ladies in there. It's well worth a visit. You'll have fun in there, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, go there on Wednesday at 1 p.m. and go fill your boots, guys. You'll enjoy that one. Right, what else we got coming up? Thursday, if you're in the area here and you're opposite the Buzzing Lounge, well, you know what's across the road there. That is Maggie Mae's itself. Again, they do a meetup. It's at 1 p.m. You'll go over to Maggie Mae's, then you go off to all the Stevens bars. It's a great day out. It's a really good. Tell you what, Maggie Mae's in the dark side, really going from strength to strength. It's really, really nice. If you go over that neck of the woods, go check that one out. Of course, tomorrow, Friday, I'm recording this Monday, and I'm saying tomorrow, right on Friday. Friday, we've got our Friday meetup here at the Buzzing Lounge. Be here at 3 o'clock, guys. We'll take you to much bigger venues than what we took you on to Monday in terms of size. It's a much better, well, not much better, but it's a different style on the Friday. So if you fancy coming in, we always get a lot of people join us on the Friday. It's a really good day out. It's a nice way to make new friends, etc. So if you are thinking of something to do on Friday, come and join us here at the Buzz-In Lounge, and away we go. And of course, Friday, I can't go anywhere without mentioning it, can I? Go on, get yourself down to the Seduction Bar in Soy You-Know-Where. Friday, the 22nd of November at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock, if you're down in the Soy 6 area, go there and celebrate Joy's birthday. She's going to have a party downstairs. Celebrate another happy year with our special lady on a special day. Happy birthday, Joy. Lots of ladies and party till late. Right, there we go. That's this week's update. I'll be back in the city next week, so it'll be much more local. I'll go out and do my videos like I normally do, so I apologise about today's not being on point. But it's the best I could do where I am. So next week. But like I say, guys, please, if you know people who've got events, email me, 247pattaya@gmail.com. Doesn't cost them a single penny. It just makes today's news and the updates much more enjoyable, much more interesting, and it will get more people watching it, because obviously I'm going to tell you what's going on without you having to do all the research. So please have a when you walk around, go in these bars and say, oh, by the way, do you have an events calendar? Do you have pies? Yeah, well, get in touch with Buzz and he'll shout you out. It doesn't cost you a thing, and he might get you some more customers. So please have a look at that. Much appreciated, guys. Okay, there we are. That's it for me today. If you haven't already, join us on our newsletter. We send out a monthly newsletter which Bo puts together. It's fantastic, full of information, full of events, etc. So please have a look at that, guys. If you want to be a part of the newsletter, send me an email, 247pattaya@gmail.com, and we'll send you a monthly newsletter that comes out at the end or the very beginning of each month. So join us on that, guys. And there we are. So thank you very much for watching. As always, please remember the subscribe button and also the bell icon if you'd like to be notified when I bring out a new video. If you haven't already, jump into our Instagram. Instagram's all about nightlife. It's going from strength to strength. If you like your nightlife here, trust me, you'll like our Instagram. So please follow us on there. It just helps me when I'm talking to other places. Say, look how many followers we got. Let me people watch these videos. Can I take some videos of your staff, etc. So have a look at that, guys. Daytime is TikTok. Both Michael and Bo do a great job on that one, punching out lots of videos about what's going on right here, right now in the city. So have a look at TikTok. Please follow us on that one. And if you haven't already, jump in Discord. Discord, there is over 20,000 members in there. It's a completely free resource, full of information, packed full of stuff that's going on. Bars, restaurants, hotels, etc. It's a wealth of information. So if you are a newbie, you've got to get in there, guys. It's worth its weight in gold. If you're an experienced traveller, please go in there and share your experiences and help other people learn from what you know, and it just makes their trip a lot more enjoyable. And lastly, if you haven't and you'd like to support the channel, please become a member here on YouTube. Once you become a member, please send me through a screenshot, and what I'll do is I'll send you access to our members-only Discord area, and your support is much appreciated. Okay, that's it for me. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and please, as always, wherever you are in the world, stay safe.